Can you believe it's been over 2 decades since Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone first hit theaters in 2001? Back then, Daniel Radcliffe was the shy boy behind those iconic round glasses. Emma Watson was the brainy Hermione who made us all a little envious, and Rupert Grint's mischievous grin had audiences chuckling in every scene. They whisked the world away to Hogwarts, where magic and friendship made us believe that the impossible could be real. But time doesn't stand still, and real life isn't always as enchanting as the movies. What has become of those young wizards now? Some have climbed to the heights of fame, while others have stumbled through scandals, heartbreak, and shocking twists of fate. You won't believe how much they've changed in 23 years. Some have shining success stories, while others have faced struggles beyond imagination. Emma Watson. From Hogwarts to a global voice for change for millions, Emma Watson will always be Hermione Granger, the brilliant, fearless young witch who inspired a generation. But when the magic of Harry Potter faded, Emma set out on a journey not just to prove herself as an actress, but to carve out a new identity, as a champion for women's rights and a voice for change. When the series ended, Emma faced a tough decision: stay in Hollywood or pursue something greater. She chose education, enrolling at the prestigious Brown University in search of personal growth. However, balancing academics with fame came at a cost. Paparazzi followed her around campus, false rumors spread like wildfire, and the constant public attention often left her feeling isolated. Still, she refused to let the pressure break her. With determination, she earned her degree in English literature, proving that she was more than just a movie star. She was a woman of substance. Emma continued acting, taking on roles like the free-spirited Sam in The Perks of Being a Wallflower and the beloved Belle in Beauty and the Beast. But while these projects kept her in the spotlight, her passion began shifting toward activism. As a UN Goodwill Ambassador, she launched the groundbreaking He for She campaign, encouraging men to support gender equality. However, not everyone embraced her mission. Some critics dismissed her as insincere, accusing her of using feminism to boost her image. Yet, for many, she became a powerful symbol of progress and change. Her personal life has remained a favorite topic in the media. Whether it's relationships with successful entrepreneurs or appearances with mystery men, the public is always eager for details. But Emma has mastered the art of keeping her private life exactly that: private. No matter the speculation, she never lets gossip overshadow her dedication to meaningful work. Today, at 33, Emma Watson has stepped back from Hollywood, focusing instead on philanthropy and sustainability initiatives. She has redefined herself beyond Hermione Granger, proving that true success isn't just about fame and fortune, it's about using influence for good. Emma's journey is one of resilience, passion, and purpose, showing that the brightest stars are the ones who shine from within. Daniel Radcliffe. The boy who lived and fought his own battles for millions around the world, Daniel Radcliffe will forever be the face of Harry Potter, the boy wizard with bright, curious eyes and that unforgettable lightning-shaped scar. At just 11 years old, Daniel stepped into a world of magic. But behind the scenes, his journey through Hollywood was anything but easy. While the success of Harry Potter made him a global icon, it also placed an enormous weight on his young shoulders, one that he struggled to carry for years to come. When Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 2, wrapped in 2011, Daniel faced a daunting question: who am I without Harry Potter? The overwhelming pressure of living up to expectations left him lost, searching for escape. He later admitted to turning to alcohol, drinking so heavily during the final films that entire nights would disappear from his memory. On some occasions, he even arrived on set disoriented, forcing the crew to help him stay on track so production wouldn't suffer. But alcohol wasn't his only battle. Since childhood, Daniel had struggled with obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, once revealing that he'd spend hours repeating compulsive behaviors before being able to leave the house. At times, the condition left him feeling completely hopeless. But rather than let his struggles define him, Daniel made the courageous decision to seek help. Through therapy and determination, he overcame his addiction, started a new chapter, and slowly began to rebuild himself. Reinventing his career, however, was another challenge. He knew he couldn't stay in Harry Potter's shadow forever. To prove his versatility, he took on daring, unconventional roles, like playing a talking corpse in Swiss Army Man or a tormented young man growing horns in horns. His boldest move came with Equus, a stage play that required a shocking transformation, proving his dedication as a serious actor. These choices helped him break free from the boy wizard image and establish himself in a new light. Now, at 34, Daniel Radcliffe has found stability, balancing his career with his personal life. He actively supports charities, speaks openly about mental health, and has become a source of inspiration for young people facing similar struggles. No longer just the boy who lived, he stands as a symbol of resilience and transformation. But while Daniel overcame his personal battles, another Harry Potter star shocked the world with an extraordinary transformation, one that turned a beloved young actress into a global feminist icon. Her journey is filled with inspiration and more than a few surprises. Rupert Grint, from lovable wizard to private family man. For years, Rupert Grint won hearts worldwide as Ron Weasley, the lovable, sometimes hot-headed, but fiercely loyal best friend in Harry Potter. His wit and warmth made him an unforgettable part of the magical trio. But when the series ended in 2011, Rupert faced a challenge far greater than any spell at Hogwarts, stepping out of Ron Weasley's shadow and rediscovering himself beyond the world of wizardry. Rupert's rise to fame came early, and for a while, it seemed like he had it all. But success at such a young age came with its own struggles. After Harry Potter, Rupert found that Ron's larger-than-life presence followed him everywhere. Casting directors hesitated to take a chance on him, fearing audiences couldn't see past the red-haired wizard. "It felt like I was stuck in a Hogwarts robe forever," he once admitted. Unlike his co-stars Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson, who quickly established themselves in new roles, Rupert faced a more uncertain road. His projects, like Cherry Bomb and Wild Target, failed to gain momentum, and soon he quietly stepped away from Hollywood. Rather than fight against the tide, Rupert chose an entirely different path. Seeking joy in the simple things, he famously bought an ice cream truck and spent time driving around England, handing out free treats to kids. "It helped me reconnect with real life," he shared. But the move left fans and the media wondering, had Rupert truly left acting behind for good? The answer, as it turned out, was no. After taking time to reflect, Rupert returned with a surprising transformation. He took on the complex role of Julian in Apple TV Plus's Servant, a psychological thriller that showcased a darker, more nuanced side of his acting. Audiences and critics took notice. Rupert was no longer just the cheerful sidekick. He had evolved into a performer with depth and range, proving that he could break free from Ron's long shadow. Beyond his career, Rupert's personal life has also flourished. He has been in a long-time relationship with actress Georgia Groom, best known for Angus, Thongs, and Perfect Snogging. In 2020, the couple welcomed their first daughter, marking a new chapter in Rupert's life. To share the news, he finally joined Instagram, and his very first post, a heartfelt introduction to fatherhood, instantly went viral, proving that his charm and fan base were as strong as ever. Now, at 35, Rupert Grint has found a life that suits him, one filled with purpose, privacy, and projects he truly loves. He no longer seeks the constant spotlight, choosing instead to focus on work that excites him and a family life that brings him happiness. His journey from childhood stardom to a balanced, fulfilling life is proof that sometimes the most rewarding path isn't the most obvious one. And if Rupert's transformation has surprised you, wait until you hear about another Harry Potter star whose life has taken an equally unexpected turn. Richard Harris, the beloved wizard, and his tumultuous final chapter. Richard Harris, the first actor to bring Albus Dumbledore to life on screen, captivated audiences with his wisdom, warmth, and commanding presence in the first two Harry Potter films. His portrayal of the legendary headmaster felt effortless, as if he had stepped straight from the pages of the book. But behind the grandeur and magic was a man whose life was filled with struggles, excesses, and a tragic final chapter that ended far too soon. Born in 1930 in Ireland, Harris was a man of remarkable talent and boundless passion. His journey to stardom was fueled by raw determination, and by the 1960s and 70s, he had cemented his status as one of the era's most respected actors. With unforgettable performances in Camelot and The Field, he proved himself a powerhouse on screen. But as his fame grew, so did his self-destructive habits. Harris became infamous for his heavy drinking, a vice that took a toll on both his health and his relationships. By the 1970s, his struggle with alcoholism had reached dangerous levels. He was known for wild, all-night parties and a reckless lifestyle that cost him professional opportunities and strained his family bonds. He later admitted that, at his lowest point, he had become completely disconnected from his children. In 2002, Harris was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and though he fought bravely, the disease advanced rapidly. In October 2002, Richard Harris passed away, leaving behind a legacy that could never be replaced. His portrayal of Dumbledore, his piercing eyes, his soft yet powerful voice, remains etched in the hearts of fans. Though he was succeeded in the role, for many, Harris will always be the first and truest headmaster of Hogwarts. His life was a tapestry of brilliance and struggle, triumph and tragedy, but in the end, he left behind a legacy worthy of a legend. Robbie Coltrane, the gentle giant, and his painful farewell. Robbie Coltrane, known to millions as the beloved Hagrid, the towering yet tender-hearted guardian of Hogwarts, brought warmth and magic to the Harry Potter series. With his burly frame and kind soul, Hagrid embodied protection, loyalty, and love. But beyond the screen, Coltrane's own story was one of personal struggle, a journey marked by both triumph and suffering. Born in Scotland in 1950, Coltrane was a man of many talents. Before stepping into Hagrid's oversized boots, he had already made a name for himself in Cracker and Goldeneye, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Yet, despite his success, life was never simple. The pressures of fame, combined with long-standing health issues, cast a shadow over his career. His weight and lifestyle led to serious complications, affecting both his heart and his mobility. Yet, through it all, he never stopped performing, delivering performances that resonated deeply with audiences. In his later years, Coltrane faced his most difficult battle. Diagnosed with severe osteoarthritis, he endured relentless pain, sometimes unable to rise from bed. Walking became an unbearable challenge, yet he remained steadfast in his love for his fans. Even as his health declined, he continued to make public appearances, drawing strength from the outpouring of admiration. "The love from the audience," he once said, "is what keeps me going." Then, in 2022, at the age of 72, Robbie Coltrane passed away, leaving behind a void that can never be filled. Alan Rickman, the enigmatic professor and his lasting legacy. Alan Rickman, who brought the complex and brooding Severus Snape to life, became one of the most unforgettable figures in the Harry Potter saga. With his velvety voice, piercing stare, and masterful delivery, he turned Snape into a character both feared and adored. Through his performance, audiences watched in awe as a once villainous professor transformed into a symbol of sacrifice and undying loyalty. Born in London in 1946, Rickman's love for acting began in the theater. His early performances showcased his commanding presence, earning him roles that would define his career. He became famous for portraying villains, from the ruthless Hans Gruber in Die Hard to the sinister Judge Turpin in Sweeney Todd. But it was his portrayal of Snape that cemented his place in cinematic history. J.K. Rowling herself entrusted him with secrets about the character long before they were revealed in the final books, allowing Rickman to infuse Snape with layers of emotion that made him unforgettable. Despite his fame, Rickman remained intensely private, focusing on his craft and personal life rather than the spotlight. He avoided scandals, choosing instead to pour his energy into his work. But in 2015, a devastating diagnosis changed everything. Rickman was battling pancreatic cancer, one of the most aggressive and unforgiving diseases. On January 14, 2016, at the age of 69, Alan Rickman passed away, leaving behind a legacy that extended far beyond the screen. His talent, his humility, and his devotion to his art remain an inspiration. And for millions of Harry Potter fans, the memory of Snape whispering "always" will forever stand as a symbol of love, sacrifice, and an actor who gave everything to his craft. Devon Murray, from mischievous wizard to conquering his own demons. Devon Murray, best known for playing Seamus Finnegan, the boy whose spells often ended in spectacular explosions, brought laughter and charm to the Harry Potter films. His quick wit and playful energy made him a fan favorite, a source of light-hearted humor amidst the darker moments at Hogwarts. Born in Ireland in 1988, Devon joined the Harry Potter franchise at just 12 years old. Over the course of 8 films, his character became a beloved presence, known for his comedic timing and unforgettable mishaps. However, when the series ended in 2011, Devon faced an unexpected challenge, stepping out of Seamus Finnegan's shadow. As if emotional battles weren't enough, legal troubles soon followed. Devon was sued by his former manager over unpaid commissions, leading to a costly lawsuit that drained his finances. The weight of financial strain and emotional turmoil pushed him to his lowest point. Now, at 35, Devon Murray has rebuilt his world. He's a devoted husband and father, crediting his young son as his greatest source of strength. Though he's no longer in major film projects, he remains connected to the Harry Potter universe, attending fan conventions where his presence is met with warmth and appreciation. The love for Seamus Finnegan and for Devon himself has never faded. His story is one of struggle, but also resilience. From a mischievous Hogwarts student to a man who battled his inner demons, Devon's journey is a testament to the power of perseverance and love. No matter how dark the path may seem, there is always a way forward. Harry Melling, from the obnoxious Dudley Dursley to a remarkable talent. Harry Melling, best known as Dudley Dursley, Harry Potter's spoiled, bullying cousin, became one of the most memorable faces in the beloved film series. With his round figure and smug expressions, he brought Dudley to life so convincingly that audiences loved to hate him. Born in 1989, Harry Melling stepped into the Harry Potter universe at just 11 years old. For a decade, he was instantly recognizable as Dudley, a role that, while iconic, became a challenge once the series concluded. Typecast as the chubby troublemaker, Melling struggled to break free from the image of his past character. But rather than letting this limit him, he took matters into his own hands, determined to redefine his future. The most dramatic turning point in his life was his stunning physical transformation. After the franchise ended, Melling lost a significant amount of weight, to the point where many didn't even recognize him as the same actor who played Dudley. His new appearance helped him step out of his childhood role and opened doors to opportunities that had once seemed out of reach. Choosing a path away from big-budget blockbusters, Melling focused on independent and artistic films, making his mark in projects such as The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, The Old Guard, and The Queen's Gambit. His portrayal of Harry Beltic in The Queen's Gambit was a breakthrough, earning him critical praise and solidifying his reputation as a serious actor. Now, at 34, Harry Melling continues to carve out a place for himself in independent cinema. He has said that his transformation was not just about changing his appearance, but about reshaping his own perception of his craft. His journey from being one of Harry Potter's most disliked characters to becoming a highly regarded actor is a testament to his dedication, resilience, and passion for storytelling. Fiona Shaw, the Queen of the Stage and her journey through adversity. Fiona Shaw, known to Harry Potter fans as Petunia Dursley, Harry's stern and unkind aunt, delivered a performance that made audiences instantly recognize her as the symbol of cold-hearted prejudice. Yet, beyond the rigid and disapproving character she portrayed, Fiona's real-life story is one of resilience, artistic brilliance, and the pursuit of acceptance in an ever-evolving industry. Born in 1958 in Ireland, Fiona Shaw was not just a film actress, but a legend of British theatre. Long before Harry Potter, she was captivating audiences with her masterful Shakespearean performances, earning widespread acclaim and cementing her reputation as one of the finest stage performers of her time. But while her professional life flourished, her personal journey was far from simple. Known for her private nature, Fiona rarely spoke about her struggles, yet she openly acknowledged the challenges she faced. As a woman in the LQB+ community, she encountered both societal and industry biases during a time when acceptance was far from widespread. Her role as Petunia Dursley remains one of her most notable on-screen performances. Though not a central character, Fiona portrayed the complexities of a woman burdened by fear and prejudice, standing in stark contrast to the magic and wonder of Harry Potter's world. Following the franchise, her career soared to new heights with standout roles in television and film. Now, at 65, Fiona Shaw remains deeply devoted to her craft. While she continues to grace the screen, she has also returned to her first love, the theater, which she affectionately calls her true home. With a career spanning decades and a legacy built on perseverance, artistry, and an unwavering commitment to her profession, Fiona Shaw stands as a powerful symbol of triumph over adversity, proving that true talent knows no boundaries. Fiona Shaw, the Queen of the Stage and her journey through adversity. Fiona Shaw, known to Harry Potter fans as Petunia Dursley, Harry's stern and unkind aunt, delivered a performance that made audiences instantly recognize her as the symbol of cold-hearted prejudice. Yet, beyond the rigid and disapproving character she portrayed, Fiona's real-life story is one of resilience, artistic brilliance, and the pursuit of acceptance in an ever-evolving industry. Born in 1958 in Ireland, Fiona Shaw was not just a film actress, but a legend of British theatre. Long before Harry Potter, she was captivating audiences with her masterful Shakespearean performances, earning widespread acclaim and cementing her reputation as one of the finest stage performers of her time. But while her professional life flourished, her personal journey was far from simple. Known for her private nature, Fiona rarely spoke about her struggles, yet she openly acknowledged the challenges she faced. As a woman in the LQB+ community, she encountered both societal and industry biases during a time when acceptance was far from widespread. Her role as Petunia Dursley remains one of her most notable on-screen performances. Though not a central character, Fiona portrayed the complexities of a woman burdened by fear and prejudice, standing in stark contrast to the magic and wonder of Harry Potter's world. Following the franchise, her career soared to new heights with standout roles in television and film. Now, at 65, Fiona Shaw remains deeply devoted to her craft. While she continues to grace the screen, she has also returned to her first love, the theater, which she affectionately calls her true home. With a career spanning decades and a legacy built on perseverance, artistry, and an unwavering commitment to her profession, Fiona Shaw stands as a powerful symbol of triumph over adversity, proving that true talent knows no boundaries. Tom Felton, stepping out of Draco Malfoy's shadow. For years, Tom Felton was the face of one of Harry Potter's most infamous characters, Draco Malfoy, the sneering, silver-haired villain fans love to hate. With his icy stare and aristocratic arrogance, Tom embodied Draco so convincingly that the role became both a blessing and a burden. While it launched him into worldwide fame, it also left him facing an unexpected challenge: how to break free from the shadow of Draco Malfoy and establish himself as more than just a movie villain. Born in 1987 in Surrey, England, Tom Felton began acting at a young age. His portrayal of Draco made him a household name, but it also led to an identity crisis. He struggled with being typecast, and audiences often failed to separate him from his on-screen persona. There were moments, Tom admitted, when I felt like I wasn't Tom Felton anymore, just Draco Malfoy. That sense of isolation weighed heavily on him, making his transition out of Harry Potter all the more difficult. As the series ended, Tom found himself facing a personal battle, one that had nothing to do with magic or rivalries. He grappled with depression and anxiety, struggling to find his place in an industry that still saw him as the brooding Slytherin. Despite the challenges, Tom remained dedicated to acting, taking on roles in independent films and television, including Rise of the Planet of the Apes and The Flash. While these projects didn't bring the same global spotlight as Harry Potter, they helped him redefine his career on his own terms. In 2022, he shared his personal journey in his memoir, Beyond the Wand: The Magic and Mayhem of Growing Up a Wizard. Now, at 36, Tom Felton continues to build his career while using his experiences to inspire others. He openly discusses mental health, encouraging fans to seek support when needed. At Harry Potter fan events, he remains a beloved figure, embracing the role that made him famous, while proving he is so much more than Draco Malfoy. His journey is one of growth, resilience, and finding light after the darkest of days. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone isn't just a classic. It marked a turning point for its cast. Over 23 years, they've faced triumphs, challenges, and transformations, shaping both their careers and lives. Which actor's journey stands out to you? Share your thoughts in the comments. All information in this video comes from reliable sources and is for reference. If you enjoyed this look back, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss our next exciting video.